Good morning, and how y'all are? One of my super fans, yes, my super fans, says, Johnny, your chicken is absolutely delicious. What do you do for flavor? Not cooking, not frying, for flavor. First, I put my wings, or my chicken parts, thighs or whatever, into a brine, a salt water brine, B-R-I-N-E, brine, from 4 to 6 hours, very rarely overnight. So what I do first, I have Morton's regular old kosher salt. I have monosodium glutamate. I buy it by the bulk because I use a lot of it. It's the brand that I use is an Oriental brand name. I don't know what language that is, but it's 100% pure monosodium glutamate. It is made in the USA. It is not made in some foreign country. It says right on the package, made in the USA. So even though you find it with the Oriental name brand, it's 100% MSG. And if you look at MSG, it's not just salt. It's got other seasonings with it. So check it out. Now I'm not talking about Adolph's meat tenderizer. That's entirely a different product, okay? So this is not pure MSG. I don't even know what that is. I bought this a long time ago and never used it. But anyway, the project here is the brine that I use in my kitchen for my cooking. Your methods will certainly vary, all right? This is not dyed in the wool, engraved in stone. It's just what I do. And the salt. All right, we've also got some regular old plain white sugar. This is what I do. I get a quart of plain clear water, 2 tablespoons MSG, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 1 tablespoon of white sugar. Now, if you wanted to kick it up a notch, like Emerald says, throw in a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon, whatever your flavor is, or Cajun seasoning, throw a little bit of that in there. But this is what I do, just plain MSG, salt, and sugar. Put it in a container, and you shake, shake, shake. Now this is going to take a couple of hours for all of this powder to get completely dissolved in the liquid, in the water, okay? Because see, it settles to the bottom. So I like to have it completely in solution before I use it. So this is what I do. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. The powder is completely dissolved in the water. There's no leftovers. So this is the brine. I use just a plain old mayonnaise jar. This is the brine, okay? On TV they show you put your chicken parts in the bag, add your ingredients, and then put it in the refrigerator. Well, the powder, once it gets cold in cold water, it does not dissolve. It does not dissolve, okay? Don't do that. Make your brine first. Now, in this brine, let's do a refresher. You've got 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of MSG, monosodium glutamate. This is pure MSG, not that stuff you buy at the grocery store in the spice rack. It's not the same. 1 tablespoon plain white sugar. Now, we got our chicken parts. Now I have put the chicken parts in a plastic container, mayonnaise jar, and then added my brine to that, and it stays, you know, pretty safe in the refrigerator. I got some kickback from the grandkids because they said it looked like body parts from a laboratory. That's what they said. It looked like body parts from some kind of crime lab or experimental lab. So that's your call, okay? Today, we're just going to use a plain plastic bag. And today I'm going to cook up 6 wings. Here's 1, 2. Now I cut my wings into certain bite-sized portions. Okay, that's the way I do it. If you want to put the whole wing in there, totally your call, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here's my contaminated towel that I won't use for anything else, and it'll go into the wash here pretty quickly. All right, you take your brine, you pour it like so. Now your powder is already in solution, okay? So this is 100% pure brine. And you fill it up about that much. You close it almost all the way, and you get all the air out. You tilt it like this, get all, and you just gently let the air bubble escape and close it up. And there is your bag of brine wings, okay? Now, this could leak. That's why you want to put this in another bowl, in another container. If you use a plastic jar, you don't have to do that. Because it's going to be sitting up and it's not going to leak. So, this is the way I brine my chicken for about 4 to 6 hours before I cook it. So, about once an hour, I come by and I'll jiggle it around, make sure that all the parts are getting fresh brine. That's all there is to it, folks. That's all there is to it. It ain't rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. It adds a ton of flavor to your fried chicken parts. Thighs, wings, necks, backs, whatever you cook. Or your turkey. Do the turkey the same way. Now, when you get ready to cook it, you pour your brine off right down the sink. You put this in a clean pan, your chicken parts, you rinse it in clean water. You pull that out, you rinse it again. That way you don't run the risk of the outside being too salty. Because you know that first bite, that's that first impression you're going to get of your chicken. You can't go back and change that first impression. So, when you get ready to cook it, you rinse it twice in clean water. You got to get rid of the concentrated brine, the salt on the outside skin portion, because that's going to be your first impression of what that chicken is going to taste like. If it's too salty, they're going to say, ew, and going to throw it back. So rinse it twice in clean water before you cook it. That is Brine 101, my style. Thanks for watching. Okay, after I thought about it for a little while, I said, let me show you what you do with a jar. So there's 5 wings, and there's 6 wings. It'll probably hold maybe 8 wings in here, or winglets as they are. Now, I've got another jar of brine. It's been sitting for about an hour, and it's completely dissolved in the water. All the powdered ingredients are completely in solution. And you do the same thing. You don't fill it all the way to the top, you leave airspace in there. Put on your lid. jostle it around. Now, the grandkids said it looked like body parts from a laboratory. It might. If that's a problem in your family, then don't do it, okay? But that's the way, yeah, I guess it does look kind of gross, don't it? It works, okay? I'm here by myself, so I don't have to please anybody but my own self, all right? Bon appetit. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's cook us up some wings. All right, these wings have been marinated, brined would be the appropriate word. They've been brined for about 4 hours, rinsed twice in good, cool, fresh water. I've got my seasoned flour mix, and this is the way I do it. You may do it differently in your neighborhood, but this is the way I do it, okay? I cut my wings up into serving size pieces, into the flour, heavy on the flour. Don't shake it. Put it on the rack. Into the flour. You're pressing the flour into the flesh, into the skin. Don't shake it. If your skin is not covering the meat well, position it into the flour. You're pressing the flour into the skin. Don't shake it. Just like so. Don't shake it. Put it on the rack. It ain't rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. You press it into the flour. Don't shake it. The reason for that is because your chicken is wet, alright? I did not dry it. I didn't pat it dry with a towel. It's wet, so the flour is going to stick all over it. And then the flour is going to absorb some of the moisture, and it's going to make your crust crunchier, thicker and crunchier. What I do differently is press the flour into the piece. Once raw chicken has gone into your flour, do not reuse it. Throw it out. So you only put enough in a bowl that you think you will need. It's way too much here. But if you do that, you'll get salmonella, food poisoning from the chicken. I had way too much flour. I should know better. But you press it in. Don't shake it. Put it on the rack. Now, while your oil is heating, your flour is absorbing the moisture. You got it? Now this is a waste. I got to throw all this away. I'm not going to reuse it. Alright, be right back. Okay, what I forgot to tell you, after you get all your chicken all floured up and on your rack, this is what I like to do. Okay, I like to cover it with a wet paper towel to help the moisture absorb all that flour. Oh, that's looking good. Now see, it's not as dusty as it was a while ago. So whenever we cook it, it's going to have that extra flavoring crunch. Okay, it's going to be sticky, so you can either wear gloves or not. Now, the instructions on TV and all these other websites and stuff, it says put it in the refrigerator for half an hour, 45 minutes. Personally, alright, this is just me personally, I do not like to put cold chicken in hot oil. So I leave mine on the countertop, covered with a wet paper towel, for about a half hour, 45 minutes. And then into the hot oil. Your call, alright? That's what I do in my kitchen. I'm not asking you how you do it in your kitchen. This is what I do. Alright, let's go to the frying pan. Okay, let's get cooking. I like to have my oil about 350. So we're going, when it gets up to like 370, 375 like it is right now, because when we start putting chicken in, the temperature is going to drop. All right, now see, this is not dusty. This is not dusty at all. It's got a good coating on it. So you don't have to dust it. Now I just found this pan yesterday at the flea market. It's a Wolfgang Puck chicken cooker. I was stoked, let me tell you. He made this with the straight sides so you can utilize the whole bottom area. And there's 6 wings. I'm impressed. The only drawback is it didn't come with a lid. But I got it at the flea market for $3. 3 pesos, $3. It was scrungy. It looked like it had been overcooked, overburned. And the lady wanted $7 for it, and I said, nope. Give me 5. I said, nope. I started to walk away, and she said, wait, mister, wait. Give me $3. I said, okay, I'll give you $3 for it, but it's going to take a lot of cleaning. So it took a few minutes with scouring powder and soap and bleach and stuff, and I got it cleaned up pretty decent. But this is a Wolfgang Puck chicken cooker. It's not expensive. It's like maybe $30, $40 in Walmart or the other box stores or whatever, and it comes with a lid. So for $3 without a lid, it's okay for me. So we're going to do this like 2 minutes and turn it over. 2 minutes and turn it over. 2 minutes and turn it over for a total of about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes. And this is what I like to do. I like to turn the pan around a little bit so it can get an even bottom heat. You know, some stove tops, they don't have the exact heat all the way across. So just rotate your pan back and forth. Never have the handle sticking out to your body. That's just asking for trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that. So we're going to let this go for a couple more, and I can already tell it's got a hard crust. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes total. I rotate my pan every couple of minutes whenever I turn it over. Onto the rack again. Yeah, I cleaned it up. Now there's very little flour in the bottom of the pan. Very little. You know why? Well, it's all stuck to the chicken. That's why. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I've been told this is way too much trouble. Yep, I was told that right to my face. That is way too much trouble. Okay, if that's the case, don't do it, folks. You're cooking, it's your house, your kitchen. Do what you want to do, okay? If it's too much trouble for you, or go to Publix and get you some fried chicken in the fried chicken place. If it's too much trouble for you, don't do it. Alright? It's as simple as that. Now, this is what we've come up with. Oh my goodness. It smells all kinds of good. Alright, it's cooled off for like 5 minutes. I like this part here better. Oh my goodness. It is juicy, tender, tons of flavor. But if you like KFC, Church's, Publix chicken better, go in there and get yourself some. If If you want to cook it yourself, learn how to cook it yourself, this is what I do. Your methods may vary. Alright, I don't care how you do yours. This is how I do mine. Bon appetit, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I'm going to have me some more of that. That's good. Oh my goodness.